Banerji, stop Commonwealth heads of government. Mr. Banerji.
And I can see we're being filmed. We're filming you, don't worry. If you want to try and start menacing us, criminalising us, intimidating us, you won't get away with it, you know. What you're doing is working for a criminal regime. And before long, you will be caught and you will be brought to justice for mass murder of Tamil people in Sri Lanka. It's an absolute disgrace that people are having their nice talks and their nice dinners while this is going on. It's an absolute disgrace. Shame on you, Commonwealth Summit, and shame on you so-called professional Sri Lankans. You are covering up for fascism, for the death squads, for the torture chambers, for the rape of women in your home country. And it is an absolute disgrace. Shame on you. You can wear nice Western clothes and so on here in London, but we all know what this has been built on. It's built on the worst racist murder of Tamil people. It is an absolute disgrace, and we will keep on campaigning until the Commonwealth Summit recognises that what you're doing is as bad as what the white people did in South Africa against the black majority. This is a form of racial genocide against Tamil people. It's genocide. It means that the Tamil people cannot live free from torture, free from mass murder. The Tamil people are being murdered and tortured and raped as you have your nice meeting here in London. It would be as outrageous for this Commonwealth Summit to go ahead as it would in South Africa in the days of apartheid. This is an absolute cover-up of mass murder of tens of thousands of Tamil people. And we call on the Commonwealth Secretariat, and I can see we're being filmed, presumably by a very unprofessional Sri Lankan intelligence. You'll have to do better than that, my friend. The Sri Lankan professionals are living a middle-class life, while tens of thousands of Tamils are losing their lands, being held in detention camps, being taken into torture centres, being raped by the Sri Lankan military. This is probably the biggest human rights abuse so far in the 21st century. The United Nations has been absolutely appalling. It has refused to do a proper investigation. For example, we were hearing last night the UN panel of experts who have conducted an investigation by interviewing refugees in Europe were not allowed. They were not allowed even to visit Sri Lanka by the Rajapaksa government. There is no free access to journalists. There is no proper access and support for all the tens of thousands of detainees, all the hundreds and hundreds of people seen being tortured by the Sri Lankan military state. Nobody can pretend that they don't know what's happening after the Channel 4 news programs, after various reports, after the UN panel's report itself. And this is an absolute appalling racist cover-up of mass murder of Tamil people. The Commonwealth should hold its head in shame, and it does have the opportunity to do the right thing. What the Commonwealth should be doing is to resist the tea parties of Sri Lankan professionals who are actually celebrating fascism in their home country. What they should do is to make a stand for justice and for human rights and for democracy. This is the worst human rights violation for the 21st century. There have been tens of thousands of Tamil people butchered by the Sri Lankan military, and there has to be an end to the cover-up. The government should not be legitimised. They should be brought to trial. They should be brought to justice. And it's a disgraceful academic and royal collaboration with mass murder. We call on the advisors, one of whom is speaking today, the political advisors to the Commonwealth, to advise the Queen, the British government and the Commonwealth itself. The Commonwealth should not go ahead with its summit in Sri Lanka. This would be giving legitimacy to genocide and mass murder of Tamil people.
Love